Hey guys, this is Nick with EDC Mag, and today we're going to talk about a knife from Terran Collins of Wind River Wild. Now, a lot of you may not have heard of Terran and Wind River Wild, but he's been around for some time. Started out making fixed blades like most guys. He's an avid hunter, and I've been following him for a couple of years now. And man, I just fell in love with his blades, and it's not just the design and the amazing, he uses some amazing materials, but also in and above that, it's how he combines those materials, and he really uses some exotic stuff. Mammoth, Zirk, Damacor, Damascus, of course, just all kinds of just stuff, that a lot of different wood as well. But how he combines those materials just makes for some stunning blades. So when this knife here came available, man, I jumped on it. And this was his first model, his original model, and it's called the Phantom. And it is a stunning blade. Let's get into it a little bit real quick. So what we're talking about here is a 4-inch blade. It has black Damascus collars. It's got a floating backspacer, and this knife was actually his first. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Maybe. His first floating backspacer. Black TI, titanium. Now the blade itself is unique, not only in its design. It was made by Vegas Forge, and it's a 3V154 Stardust Damascus. And when Vegas Forge got done creating this gorgeous steel, they flat out said this was such a major pain in the butt that we're never going to make it again. So that in itself just makes this even that more rare. But man, it is a beautiful knife. Functions flawlessly. I mean, this is museum quality here. Now Terran himself. Man, I went out looking everywhere for some info on him, and I just couldn't find anything. And so I reached out to him on Instagram. That's what we do. And man, he just got right back to me, like almost instantly, like within, I want to say, less than an hour. Very interesting guy. So the last I saw info on him I could get is that he was from Utah. So what he told me is he's originally from Utah. Lived in Michigan for a while, and has just recently relocated to Nebraska. So not only is this guy making some amazing knives, but he's lugging, a bunch of equipment to do it all over the country. And that's interesting. For one, Terran is an avid hunter, big time hunter. And so that's kind of part of why he started out, making hunting knives, and he still does make some awesome fixed blades and different things like that. Bushcraft and hunting stuff, but man, these folders. And so again, this is the Phantom, and he has added a couple of more models now to his lineup. I think maybe a Fury and a Revenant, which Revenant, I love that. That's a great name. But he's added a couple more models to his lineup now. And again, I think I mentioned he's been making knives for about 7 years, but I couldn't find anything on him. So one of the things that's fascinating about Terran, at least to me, was he's actually an ER doctor. Yeah, right? I know. I did not see that coming. Pretty awesome. But, that explains a little bit to me. That explains his attention to detail. So, but, man, he makes some awesome stuff, some gorgeous knives. It's been a real honor to be able to, to be able to play with this thing. I absolutely love it. Especially, I love the design of this blade. It looks, they call it Stardust. Looks like barbed wire to me, but hey, I'm a hillbilly, so let's see what this thing weighs. I honestly have no idea, but we can find out. All right. Oop. just a little under 9.5 ounces. That's about right. I mean, it's a 4-inch blade, so you know it's not overly thick as far as you know, as far as bolsters or anything like that. I mean, the blade is pretty much where it should be. I don't do calipers, so what I can do for you though is just kind of give you an idea size-wise with our trusty Kershaw. That's how we usually roll. So 3.2-inch blade, 4-inch blade. Man, this thing is just a beautiful knife. It just fits in hand really well. Custom. I mean, you know, seats perfectly. I mean, this he's just got precision. It's just precision. It's got precision written all over it. It's just a stunning blade. It feels like it's still a little tight in the bolster. I don't really think it's even been really broken in. It's too nice for me to carry. I haven't carried it. I just wanted one of his knives because I was so impressed with you know, what I'd seen on Instagram. So there you go, guys. You know, this is kind of a quick and down and dirty review. I wanted to get this thing on film, and life's been getting in the way, but you know, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and show it to you guys. It is actually heading off to its new home, I think, here pretty quick. But man, I'll tell you, if you guys ever get a chance, I mean, follow him. His you know, his Instagram is Wind River Wild. And at one point, I was going to go to the cabin and set up my 4-wheeler, and I have a beautiful creek, and I wanted to do a review of this thing in the, you know, in the creek, you know, Wind River Wild and all that. But last time I was down there, the creek was dry, so that didn't really work out. But you know, that's how things go. As far as like warranty and stuff, he definitely backs up his knives. He offers a lifetime, you know, reasonable use warranty. So as long as you're not, you know, weren't out using this thing as a pry bar or something stupid, which I don't know why you do on a knife of this caliber, quality, and quite frankly cost. You know, he also offers free sharpening and maintenance. So yeah, Taryn's a good dude. Definitely very responsive, and just makes some phenomenally, I don't know, gorgeous, outstanding knives. I mean, I just love his designs, but his materials, and not just his materials, but how he assembles those, you know, just wow, just amazing. If I ever get a chance down the road, I'll definitely have another one of his. But yeah, this thing, man, this thing's just, it's too pretty for me. I can't carry it. I'm hard on stuff. So this one's stayed in the pouch most of its life, unless I got it out for pretty pictures. So all right, guys, that's all I got for you today. This is kind of a quick review, but I want you guys to find Wind River Wild on Instagram and definitely follow him. There's a good chance that someone quite a bit more well known than myself may review this. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but an interest was expressed. So hey, this thing might get some worldwide exposure, and I hope it does, because of my tiny little channel. You know, there's not that many people, but he definitely needs, Taryn needs some more exposure, because these knives are just great quality. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. I still got quite a bit coming up, and I'm doing stuff as soon as I can, you know, as quick as I can. It's not as quick as I want, but I'm doing what I can when I can, and I've still got some really cool stuff to show you guys. So please stick with me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Definitely check out Wind River Wild with Taryn, and remember, guys, knife is life. Get a slice.